Good morning, Mrs. Little and Honors English 1 scholars. Today you start the last passage of the ACT English section. We have definitely come a long way with this throughout the semester. So we'll have this week's and next week's, and then we'll switch to ACT reading passages for a while. This passage is 3 stars, many stories. Number 61. Many thousands of years ago, people around the world began attaching different stories to the stars in the night sky. That option is the shortest, the least wordy, and the least repetitive. So, number 61 should not be changed. The correct answer is A. The sun sets gradually the images of a winged horse, a drinking gourd, a heartbroken hero appear in lights overhead. As you looked at that sentence, I hope that you noticed that something seemed funny. Right? You can set down something, or you can SIT down, but the sun cannot set anything down except for itself. So we know that we need to change something in 62. The sun sets, comma, and gradually the images of a winged horse, a drinking gourd, and a heartbroken hero appear in lights overhead. Right? We have, in number 62, a run-on sentence, and to fix that, we need to choose H, insert comma, and the conjunction and. Number 63, in some cases, a pattern of stars may represent a simple object that has meaning in day-to-day life. In other cases, the pattern, comma, or constellation, comma, may be a figure with a different kind of meaning. For number 63, the phrase or constellation is in a positive. It gives extra information about the word pattern. So the 2 commas around it are necessary because we could take that part out of the sentence and still have a correct sentence. In other cases, the pattern may be a figure with a different kind of meaning. Therefore, number 63 is correct as it is, so the answer is A, no change. Number 64, given that all the choices are true, which one ends this paragraph with the clearest allusion to Orion, as the constellation is later described in the essay? I hope that you remember from our study of Sleeping Freshmen and literary term note cards that the word allusion means a reference to an outside work or something that the reader must have prior knowledge about in order to understand. So the correct answer, since Orion, as later described, is a myth, is H. The pattern or constellation may be a figure who plays a dramatic role in a myth that has been told and retold for centuries. So the correct answer is H. On this page of the questions that you see on the board now, you'll notice that I have added an extra line that did not appear on your paper, and that is the first line on the next page or next week's questions, and I did that so that the last sentence would make sense. 3 bright stars that I've read about have acquired significance for many viewers around the globe. Number 65, given that all the choices are true, which one offers visual information about the stars as they appear in modern times? So your clue for this one is visual. What can someone see? And of course, the correct answer is D. Together roughly form a straight line. So when you look up at the sky, these stars form a straight line. 3 bright stars that together roughly form a straight line have acquired significance for many viewers around the globe. So the correct answer for number 65 is D. Number 66, which of the following alternatives to the underlined portion would not be acceptable? So we're looking for synonyms of viewers that could look at the stars. Right? H, observers, is correct because you can observe the stars. H, night sky watchers is correct because, of course, you're watching the night sky to see the stars. And J, stargazers, of course, are people who are looking for stars. So the correct answer, the one that is not acceptable, is G, overseers. You know that the word overseers implies someone like a boss who is in charge of employees, so almost looking down instead of looking up. Number 67. Given that all of the choices are true, so agricultural, distant, populated, and historic, which one provides a detail that has the most direct connection to the information that follows in this sentence? In some agricultural parts of Japan, for instance, these 3 stars are commonly referred to as karasuki and represent a 3-pronged plow. Right, the information at the end of the sentence, a 3-pronged plow is an implement that a farmer would use. All right, historic means old, populated means there are a lot of people, distant means it's far away, and then the agricultural part already written in the sentence refers to farming. So therefore our answer for number 67 is A, no change. And finally, number 68. It's awesome that in other parts of Japan, the same 3 stars appear in a constellation representing the floor-length sleeve of a woman's kimono. Right, I hope that you will have chosen J, the word in, because the it's awesome, that doesn't really fit for this. You'll be amazed to learn, again, very wordy, doesn't really fit, and consider, if you will, the notion that in, again, very wordy. So remember on ACT, if we have correct choices, the best answer is the one with the fewest words in order to avoid wordiness and be concise. So number 68 is J. All right, so our recap for page 22, 61A, 62H, 63A, 64H, 65D, 66G, 67A, and 68J. Hope that you guys and gals all have a great rest of your day. Thank you.